2025 Ford Mustang. 5 reasons to love it, 2 reasons to think twice. The 2025 Ford Mustang returns as the sole survivor of the big three muscle cars, but it isn't without its flaws. There aren't many muscle cars left on the market, with the Chevrolet Camaro no longer in production and the Dodge Challenger returning as a watered-down version of its former self. The 2025 Ford Mustang, on the other hand, returns as a pony car worthy of the moniker. It's the only true muscle car with a V8 engine available these days. But that's not enough to save it from some sideways glances. The 7th generation Mustang made its debut last year, so the 2025 model arrives with just one real change. The Anniversary Edition Mustang features several cosmetic additions, including 20-inch wheels with red aluminum center caps. New digital gauge cluster that's a mirror image of the 1967 Mustang's instrument panel is also now available for all Mustangs following the 2024 model year. As usual, the 2025 Mustang is available in fastback and convertible body styles. Reason to love it. Number 1. Efficient 4-cylinder powertrain. The Ford Mustang isn't known for being all that efficient. It's a muscle car, after all. Since the introduction of the EcoBoost engine, the Mustang has gradually moved into the best of both worlds. The EPA has yet to rate the 2025 Ford Mustang's 4-cylinder powerhouse, but considering it's identical to the 2024 model, fuel economy likely hasn't changed. If that's the case, the 2025 model should earn around 22 city mpg and 33 highway mpg. Even at around 26 combined mpg, the turbocharged 2.3-liter 4-cylinder engine pumps out 315 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. While it's no replacement for the V6 engine that met its demise years ago, it is a pretty good introductory powertrain. On top of that, the 2025 Ford Mustang starts at $31,920. Reason to love it. Number 2. 6-speed manual transmission. Most automakers have cut or are in the process of cutting manual transmissions from their lineups altogether. Fortunately, Ford has stayed true to the Mustang's reputation, with a 6-speed manual transmission coming standard on the mid-tier GT trim and above. If you opt for the EcoBoost or premium trims, you'll be stuck with a standard 10-speed automatic transmission paired with a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. That's not necessarily a bad thing in and of itself. But if you want the true Mustang experience, the 6-speed manual transmission is the way to go. Reason to love it. Number 3 to 500 HP V8 Dark Horse trim. 2025 Ford Mustang's V8 engine is already a powerhouse, putting out 480 horsepower and 415 pound-feet of torque. For a driving experience true to the Mustang nameplate, you'll want to opt for the Dark Horse trim, starting at $64,380. The Dark Horse trim boasts a modified version of the Mustang's 5.0-liter V8 engine, which generates 500 horsepower through a standard 6-speed manual transmission. A 10-speed automatic transmission is available, but is that really an upgrade? Reason to love it. Number 4. Remote rev function. Have you ever wanted to admire your car's engine sound from afar? With the 2025 Ford Mustang, you can listen to the rough and tough notes coming from the muscle car without being behind the wheel. With the remote rev function, you can listen to the engine ramp up the RPMs with the click of a button. All you need is the key fob in your hand. Reason to love it. Number 5. Coming off a redesign. The beloved Ford Mustang was redesigned in 2024, so the 2025 model arrives with few, if any, changes outside of the Anniversary Edition. The 7th generation Mustang features modernized styling and a handful of powertrain upgrades. The Mustang Dark Horse trim also makes its way to the top of the lineup. If you want a fresh face on a legendary nameplate, let alone a muscle car. The 7th generation Ford Mustang is one of the few remaining models to choose from. Reason to think twice. Number 1. Upgrading to a V8 costs nearly $15,000 more. The base 2025 Ford Mustang EcoBoost Fastback starts at $31,920 and comes equipped with a 2.3-liter turbo 4 under the hood. While that 315 horsepower engine has plenty of punch, it doesn't live up to the pony car's legendary 480 horsepower V8 engine. The Ford Mustang GT Fastback is the first trim level to come powered by the 5.0-liter V8 engine paired with a 6-speed manual transmission. Unfortunately, getting that kind of muscle will cost you an additional $14,640, with the GT Fastback starting at $46,560. Reason to think twice. Number 2. Automatic-only base models. Getting a true muscle car experience will cost you a pretty penny, even in a Mustang. The 2025 Ford Mustang base models come with a standard 10-speed automatic transmission. And there isn't a manual transmission available until you reach the $46,560 V8-powered Ford Mustang GT Fastback. Final thoughts. When it comes to muscle cars, the 2025 Ford Mustang doesn't really have any competitors left. Challenger is returning with an inline 6-cylinder engine and an electrified option. While production of the Camaro ended back in December 2023. If you're looking for power-packed alternatives and you can afford the dark horse trim, take the 2025 Chevrolet Corvette. Priced from $64,800 into consideration before jumping for the blue oval.